This is Mark Schofield from Inside the Pylon with the latest installment of First Sound. First Sound? Mark, what are you talking about? The draft just happened. What are we breaking down now? We're breaking down the 2019 quarterback class. That's right, we are on to 2019 draft season never ends. Maybe I have some issues. But regardless, the work begins anew. Today we're going to look at quarterback Drew Lock from the University of Missouri. Lock was somebody that was rumored to potentially come out this past year, but he decided to go back to school for one more season in his senior campaign at the University of Missouri. Experienced starter, runs a very up-tempo, high-powered type offense, put up 43 touchdowns last season, but there are some things to look at with him. Hasn't hit 60% completion rate yet as a passer, so you wonder about that. This up-tempo offense he's running, very similar to what we saw under Art Briles at Baylor University. A lot of go routes, a lot of hitch routes, a lot of quick smoke routes. But he did take some developmental strides over the past year, which has me intrigued about his potential NFL prospects. We're going to talk sort of timing, anticipation, process, and speed, looking at two plays from his game against South Carolina last year. His first play I like, even though the result is an incomplete pass. As you can see, he's in the shotgun, very shotgun, pistol-heavy quarterback, but that's the NFL today, so don't get too hung up on that one, my friends. This is basically 5.8 or 5.85 concept. Something I ran in college. It's a Coryell downfield type passing design. Post route here, the 8 route. Deep comeback route here. Backside, this guy's just basically running a quick little hitch route. Mesh point, he's going to open, confirm the coverage. This is sort of middle field open, middle of field closed type read. If the middle of the field is open, you're working that post route at the middle, trying to hit that between the safeties and then coming back to this comeback route. If you get that corner to somehow play it deep, almost in a cover 4 look. Middle field closed, that's going to take away the post. With a cover 3 look like we might see here, given where this corner is, you can throw that comeback route nice against it. This is the pre-snap look. As you can see, there's some safety rotation here. They were split. Now this safety's coming back, and this guy's dropping up a bit. Need to confirm that right at the snap. That's what he does. Mesh point. Eyes trained towards the safeties. Confirms that middle of field is closed. You're not going to throw this post route with a safety just sitting in the middle of the field. So he already starts working back to this side. Again, the middle of the field is closed. He's coming off of this now because he's reading the concept, the 8 and the 5. This corner is bailing. So this comeback route is going to be wide open. Basically what you're hoping for, if you get that cover 3 look, throw that comeback route. It's what the route concept is designed to have you do as a quarterback. Receivers throttling down. Good sort of footwork, a base here, standing tall in the pocket, ready position. Ball's coming out as he's making his break. I love the timing and the processing speed here. It's a fairly simple read, but he gets through it quickly, gets himself into position to make the throw right on time. A little bit of a drawback here. It's not a full sort of loop like we saw with Sam Darnold, just a bit of a pullback, draw, and throw. Nice sort of release, and he puts this right on the money. Slightly high, but again, it's sort of to the outside. Very catchable ball. It's just dropped. But he puts that right where it's supposed to be. Right on time as well. Good read, good throw. Just receiver doesn't make the catch. And again, I sort of like the process and speed here because you see him, reading the safeties, confirming the coverage. Comes right here. Knows the concept. Knows where to go with the ball. It's the right read. Bit of a draw. But a good throw. Now we're going to get stick. Out. Get the out here. Vertical route. While the previous play was a nice example of him getting the ball out on time, in rhythm, and being decisive, here there's some hesitation, and it costs him. Look at the coverage here. Receivers are all in off-man or even zone coverage looks. Looks to be split safeties here. Ball is snapped. You see this guy bailing as well. So you're getting off coverage looks. Both of these out routes, You should be able to get leverage on them, right? They rotate it late. He squats down, so now it's man, and he's reading it all the way. Locke is reading this the entire way, reading it to this side of the field, reading the concept. Off man cushion, off man cushion, off man cushion. Obviously, you're not going to throw the go route with a cushion like this, so you got to come back to the concept, the 2 out routes here in the stick. Here he is sitting on it. The guy's breaking. Have the cushion. Throw it to the outside. Get it out. But he hesitates there. You see that? Let's come back. Ball should be out by now. You've got leverage. You've got cushion. You've got the concept you want. It's open. Obviously, this corner is deep. He's not going to break on this. Get the ball out. He waits too long. Ball hangs, and it's picked. Obviously, you can wonder about arm strength here as well, but just running through the play, you can see him sort of hesitate here one last little second. It's not quite a burp of the baby, but it's just that quick little clench before he gets it out, and it costs him. Doesn't really drill it in on a dime either. Gets a little bit air under it. It's a long throw, sure, but if he delivers it on time and in rhythm, he's going to get there. This defensive back reads his eyes. See, because of the hesitation and the slowness with which this ball comes out, he's able to get under it. So that's something I really want to see him get better at this year. Doing the work here, in the late spring, early summer, it's all about a baseline on guys. And as I said, Locke took some developmental strides over the past year as a passer, which I do like, which we will get into throughout the course of the summer. But this is an area I want to see him really improve on. It's sort of that timing, anticipation, rhythm, and process and speed. Some of the issues that plagued Josh Allen this past draft cycle, at least in my mind, see some of it a little bit, in Drew Locke. Can he improve? Can he get better? Sure. Do I like what we saw again this first play? I really like that. That's on time, in rhythm. But it's this second one here that has me a little bit concerned about seeing the look. It's an easy concept. Get it out. The quick hesitation. Ball hangs, and it's an interception. So that's something I want to see him sort of clean up as we get into the 2018-2019 NFL, college, and draft seasons. I'm Mark Schofield. Thank you for watching this latest edition of First Sound. You can check out all the First Sound videos over at youtube.com/InsideThePylon.